Hey guys, VG15 here, reviewing 12 and 12 for you. Okay, so 12 and 12 actually didn't suck this time. I know, I'm surprised too. Okay, I lied. The first few episodes kind of sucked. Let's start with tomorrow, in which Sarah makes this video the day before 12 and 12, and she's like, we're at this hotel room, and I just wanted to say thank you for listening to me, and if we die, which we probably will, sorry. And then she hears this noise and she's like, I thought I was the only one up. So she goes into the room and she sees Jonas and Maggie making out, and Maggie's about to take off Jonas's shirt, and Jonas is like, no, wait. Let's wait till tomorrow. Let's get through tomorrow and maybe we can have sex then. And Maggie's like, well, okay, I'll take what I can get. So, it is 8 a.m. and Jonas and Reed are in this elevator. I know, it sounds like last week's episode. Anyway, they have this binder, and Reed's like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh my god, what are we gonna do? And he's totally spazzing out, as always. Jonas is like, chill out, dude. The elevator opens, and they run out into the street, and they get in the car, which Sarah's driving, and they're like, did you get it? And Jonas is like, yes, and Reed's like celebrating and spazzing. And Jonas is like, hey, we got this binder. And we're like, what's in the binder? And Jonas is like, it is all of the trait positive girls ever, and we're gonna find them all. Evil people, him of one thing. Let's just call them the evil people. I don't really know who they're after anymore. They're like, unless you want this binder back, because you know what? We'll trade you. We'll trade you the cure for this binder. Next one, Jonas. 9 a.m. Maggie's home at her computer decoding some stuff with her technological mind, and she's like, I'm so smart, I'm gonna figure out the license plate of this car that kidnapped me, and I'm gonna figure out what happened to me, even though it has nothing to do with the cure. 10 a.m. we see Dr. Leonard J. Olderman, which is the same guy whose house they were standing in front of, and all eyes. Stalkerish, I know. So Reed calls him because somehow he gets his phone number, probably from Maggie, and he's like, we're in front of your house, come talk to us. And Leonard J. Olderman comes out of the front door, and he's like, who are you? And they all run in there, and then Sarah has the camera, and Jonas is attacking him, and Reed's like, I don't know what to do. And then Leonard J. Olderman takes Sarah and he gets her by the throat and he's like, stay back, I'll do it, and then he slices her throat, but it's okay, she's not dead, no one ever dies. It's 11 a.m. and the real FBI makes a video, and they're like, we're the FBI. We've seen your videos. We'd like to help you, but it seems you're doing some illegal things right now, so you need to get in contact with us, Jonas. The end. Of course, because the FBI would totally make a YouTube video saying this. 12 p.m. and Maggie goes up to the doctor, who's all tied up, and she's like yelling in his face, and she's like, why did you do this to me? And Reed's filming, and he's like, I don't know why I'm filming this, it's getting creepy. So he leaves, and he goes into the other room, where Jonas and Sarah are making out. I know, it's crazy, I told you guys. Anyway, so they're all making out, and Reed's like, oh my god, because for some reason it's a big deal, and then Reed freaks out and leaves. 1 p.m. this girl comes on who's also a technological genius. I don't know why it matters because it makes no sense at all. And she's like, by the way, I grabbed some stuff off the computer and it's all about rental cars. And there's this document. You guys should try and decipher it because I can't. Bye! I don't care. Anyway, moving on to 2 p.m. Reed's on the computer in the living room, where I'm guessing he went to cry after he saw Jonas and Sarah making out. And then Maggie runs out of the room and she hands this letter to Reed, and she's like, here, follow the directions. Don't not follow them. It's really important. I have to go now. And Reed's like, okay. Maggie gets in the car, or wherever she is, and she's like, I have to save Jonas because Sarah is a part of the Order and she's evil. Sarah's evil? Oh my god, I had no idea, Maggie. Thanks for cluing us in, because we all had no idea. It's 3 p.m. and Sarah and Jonas are on their way into this building to switch the cure for the little people with the trait positive list. They're on the roof, and then there's the hymn of one, I think, and then there's Life's Blood's Lab / the Order, I think, and they're all pointing guns at each other, and Jonas is in the middle, and he's like, I have this, don't worry, I'll give you guys your things back if you give me the cure. 3 middle-aged dudes all staring each other down with guns, and they're like swearing, and it's totally unrealistic and really bad acting, trust me. Then Jonas throws the cure to Sarah, and he's like, run, Sarah, run! And like, way to go, Jonas, give it to the bad person. But I guess he doesn't know yet, so we'll have to forgive him. So Sarah runs down the stairs, and then she sees Maggie coming up the stairs, so she hides and puts the camera down, and then Maggie comes up, and she's about to run up the stairs, and she sees the camera, and she's like, why is there a camera here? And then Sarah comes up behind her, and she whacks her on the head with the cure. Ironic? I know, a little bit. Maggie's down, and Sarah drags her into this thing, and then she runs out to the, and then Sarah runs out to the car with the cure, and then Jonas shows up, and he's like, hey, what's up? And Sarah's like, oh, nothing, I just knocked out your girlfriend, except she doesn't say that, and then Jonas still thinks she's on the good side, and then they get in the car and drive away. I know, it was really intense. 4 p.m., Sarah and Jonas are in the car, and Sarah is laughing like a maniac. And Jonas is like, why are you laughing like that? And Sarah's like, well, it's so funny that you never knew. You just couldn't figure it out. And Jonas is like, figure what out? You're scaring me, Sarah. I thought we were close. We made out this morning. Sarah's like, to live forever. Jonas, that's a few lives for my eternal life. And Jonas is like, oh my god, you're part of the order. And Sarah's like, that's right, here's a gun. Now effing pull over the car. So Jonas pulls over the car, and then all these guns come flying out of everywhere. And Sarah's like, just so you know, Jonas, I'd never sleep with you. Burn! It's 5 p.m. and oh my god, it's Daniel. Oh my god, Daniel's back. Oh my god, it's Danny B. Daniel B. Oh my god, it's Daniel. So Daniel is back with a few words. I'm not a big fangirl of Daniel. I just missed him a little bit because, you know. I mean, really, would you rather have Daniel or Maggie? Daniel, just a little bit. Anyway, Daniel comes back and he's like, pretty much to make an I told you so video where he's like, I knew Sarah was evil and I can't really do anything about it now, so sorry, but just to let you know, I knew it. Danny B out. 6 p.m. and Sarah has Maggie tied up, and Sarah's like, hey, I was making out with Jonas because I did out with Jonas too. What's up, holla? And she like kicks the shit out of Maggie, and then she's like, Daniel, don't make an I told you so video, you're stupid. And then she goes kicks the shit out of Jonas, and Jonas is hanging out with his shirt off, and he kind of looks creepy, like fake abs almost. It's like kind of scary looking. Guys, don't do your abs like Jonas. It's freaky. Just like freaky. Sarah takes this metal pole and she's kicking the shit out of Jonas, and Jonas is like, ah, and then that's pretty much the end of 6 p.m. 7 p.m. and Reed is holding the envelope that Maggie gave him, and he's like, wonder what this envelope says, and it's an address, and so Reed goes to this address, and he knocks on the door, and the door opens, and oh my god, it's Daniel. Oh my god, Daniel's back. Oh my god, it's Danny B. Daniel B. Oh my god, it's Daniel. Daniel's there, and that is that. Just so you know, Valley Girl 15 out.